What's going on YouTube? 008 here. I'm with my sisters Kemi and Dara. We're about to react to Honest Trailer's Wonder Woman. Now, most people love this film, so we'll see what they say about it. They usually say what the general consensus is, and the general consensus is most people like it. So let's see how they go about this. Ikazo. Do Wonder Woman! Do Wonder Woman!
Pretty please.
Today's episode is brought to you by M&M's Caramel Chocolate Candies.
From
the studio known for confusing length with depth, complexity with intelligence, and self-absorbed downers with heroism, the DCEU pulls off its biggest success yet by not doing those things. Wonder Woman. After Supergirl, Catwoman, and Elektra, studios doubted a female-led superhero movie could succeed. Now, Patty Jenkins bravely asks the question, what if a female-led superhero movie wasn't absolute garbage from beginning to end, and had a powerful message for girls, save the world, look flawless doing it, be a literal god, then men might begrudgingly have tolerate your presence.
So, if this woman can read it, we should hear what she has to say. Yes, very well.
If this woman can read it.
Progress! Settle in for an origin story about the
made it seem like she can't read.
Inside an origin story for Wonder Woman. Inside an origin story for World War II.
The armistice is of paramount importance.
And visit Themyscira, Themisia. Visit Xena, Warrior Island, a society of women trained from birth to cover for Gal Gadot's accent.
This becomes the greatest word in our history.
You need to tell us now.
Yes, but Ares is behind that corruption.
These Amazons have been preparing their whole lives to fight the god of war, Ares. And you can bet that when war reaches their shores, they'll get wrecked by German teams with bolt-action rifles. Maybe send out a scout once every 500 years, or at least deploy some of your invisible jets. I know you have them. Meet Diana, a girl never actually referred to as Wonder Woman. She's the hero the DCEU doesn't deserve, but sure as hell needs right now. She's optimistic, confident, iron-willed, vulnerable, uncompromising, and just so hot. I can say that, right? I mean, I don't want to come off like James Cameron, because it's definitely not the only thing she's got going for, but damn, she's stronger, faster, and smarter than the men around her. But every superhero has a kryptonite, and hers is not knowing jack about anything.
War. What war?
It's a watch tells time.
What for?
Why are they holding hands? What do these women wear into battle? Does the average man not see?
What is the secretary? At the front? What, front of what? Marriage?
You speak 100 languages. You know what marriage means. Experience this groundbreaking superhero movie, but not so groundbreaking that they didn't put one of the bankable Hollywood Chris's in it. Chris Pine surprises and delights in a performance that gives him his first lead in the great Hollywood Chris-off. But he's more than just eye candy. He's Diana's emotional support, a voice of caution, and a love interest in constant need of rescue. Hey, they gave him the role women always have to play against the male superheroes, didn't they? I see what you did there. In a film with two grounded, complex leads, cringe at villains pulled from a different, much campier movie.
But the Musk won't help.
They don't know that.
Forget the Germans in World War I were not the Nazis.
One of the good guys, and those are the bad guys.
Seriously expects us to buy this human milk thistle as the god of war, and implies that Wonder Woman kept her head down for all of Hitler and Stalin, but did suit up the moment Lex Luthor made a Ninja Turtle. You know what? I'm sorry for even bringing BBS into this. Let's just let this one stand on its own. So get ready for a film about balancing the good and bad in all of us, that contains good and bad within itself, in this flawed but important movie that's no less important for having flaws. Is it an inspirational, well-made film that finally gives women a superhero to be proud of? Yes. Does it end with the lightning hands mustache man yelling video game level dialogue?
And I believe in love.
Then I will destroy you!
Oh wow, that is terrible. I didn't realize how bad that is. That was awful.
Amazon Prime. want to touch the piney.
So,
Also
okay,
the
then.
queen and gladiator.
Big reveal.
Princess Cutter-Up.
Oh, party boy. Would you, apologies.
A drunk Scotsman. A sneaky Frenchman. A wise old Indian guide. What are these guys? The Howland stereotypes? Pam Beasley. Dawn Tinsley. Dun, 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 dun. And Snyder Vision. A Justice League of her own.
League of my own.
You're better off without me, yeah?
No, Charlie. One thing for us.
Your friend clearly has PTSD. Don't go with us. Let him go home. Thanks again to M&M's Caramel Chocolate Candies for sponsoring today's episode. Could this voice be any more epic? I've written so many comments, but none of them have made it. Hey no, you're an all-star.
You hear what James Cameron said
I'm
about this?
Pennywise, the dancing clone.
James Cameron was like, oh, Wonder Woman's
B-A-B-Y,
crap. Wonder Woman's crap because she's a typical like girly girl or something like that. She's not strong and hard like Linda Hamilton or that. And I actually don't agree with him. Like, there's nothing wrong with Wonder Woman kicking ass and looking good while she's doing it like everyone else seems to do.
Don't forget she's a god. She's not a human being. Like she's a god.
It's good that you can actually show a feminine woman doing stuff as well. They don't have to
I will never forget that fight though.
men.
How elegant they looked when they were killing people. That was sick, man.
Exactly.
Just
It's
like
good. I liked it. You know? Yeah, James Cameron put himself in it there. Everyone was hating on him. Even Patty Jenkins replied to him and said, James, look, like, shut the fuck up. That's not what she said, but I can't remember exactly what she said, but she basically said, shut the fuck up. Yeah, James, I don't know what he's doing. You know he's making Terminator 3, like his own, you know all the other Terminator films that are coming out.
A spin-off version?
No, it's actually like the third one, proper third one. Like all the other ones that came out are just like not real. Because James Cameron is director himself, he got the rights to it, and apparently he's bringing Linda Hamilton back. So we'll see what his female. I bet she's going to be the leader as well. Why not? John Connor. I don't know what's going.
John Connor.
Can you get Edward Furlong? I don't know.
What, that guy, that little boy?
If you're gonna get Linda Hamilton, you got to get Edward Furlong.
Now I don't know about that.
He's
ill. He's quite ill looking now.
James Cameron needs to kick him up the arse, man. You can't just get some other person.
No,
you're gonna have to say John Connor's dead then or something. I don't know.
So all the other Terminators just not canon then?
Yeah, this is the James Cameron's one of the legit one now. See what he does with it. Hopefully it's good.
How do we get on to James Cameron?
Yeah, we should talk about Wonder Woman. Well, Wonder Woman's good. It's annoying because we can't react to the how it should have ended. I've already seen it. You guys have seen it too, right? Yeah. But no, this is good on this trailer. They're always good as usual. They've got great writing, man. But the best thing Screen Junkies does.
Only thing they do.
I like movie fights as well.
Yeah, look, you trying to dig yourself up.
To be honest, I don't watch anything else on their channel.
Except for honest trailers. Do you watch movie fights? Movie fights are kind of fun.
I don't know what that is.
You know what? I stopped watching movie fights, and then Mr. Sunday Movies came on there, and I had to watch it because it's a joker. Sunday Movies. Anyway, that's our reactions to the honest trailer of Wonder Woman. If you liked it, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you again.